I thought I would do something different today. These have been loose and they're not particularly interesting. I've actually already wiped up spills with some of it. It's just like randomness. Ooh, yucky. Yeah, they came from the basement. So it's just randomness. And then I found this from last year. I'm not sure if it's still good. So I figured, let's just use it. I'm gonna get my kids different stuff. Let's see how it works on paper, because I found a bunch of paper. And I feel like I'm just trying to de-stash, make things more interesting, improve my stock, because I don't think I've posted this video. Oops, you're crooked. I have like 20 Reader's Digest books that I either am going to make journals out of or journal kits. Anyway, I feel like playing today. I painted, I worked on a big piece. It was like kind of a long day. Oh, and I also want to see, this is like randomness. Excuse my hands. Like I said, I was painting. The black is, yeah, anyway. I want to see how this works with paper. I don't think I've ever actually showed you guys how I do paper. So I've never done this. These two are new. But this is coffee. And I just put it in like a vintage syrup thing, and I can pour it on things, or I can open it up and paint with it. I don't measure things. If you think I do, you have the wrong person, because I don't. And this is how those things get stained. Where did I just spill? I saw it went somewhere. Anyway, what I put in here is instant coffee, a little bit of baking soda to stop the acidity, to make it more archival, although I wouldn't consider archival. Whenever you put food in something, I don't think it's archival. But I read somewhere that you could do baking soda in it and it helps. And I also put alcohol. I have 91% because I do a lot of alcohol ink. I actually have 99. This is at home because it's 91 and I use 99 at the studio. So there's that. And then there's also this ink. This is that Sumo ink. I showed it the other day. This stuff with water and alcohol. So I put alcohol in these things so that they don't rot. And so they're food. Well, this is food. And this, I just do alcohol. I don't know why. I just did. And then there's vinegar. I pulled out for this because I've never done this before. And then I have some salt. Some random, I believe this was from, I don't know. I found it in the back of my pantry. And I don't know. I just don't want to use it. I think I might have came from the dollar store. Not that that's a bad thing, but yeah, I don't know how long it's been back there. So anyway, this is not how I normally do things, but I'm going to do things this way today. So I don't care about this is my pan. I use this. I've used it forever. It used to be a magnetic board for my kids, and I forget what it started off as. It's, an oil pan, I think. So what I'm going to do, because I'm going to do paper, but I don't want my whole area to be super duper messy. And whenever I do something, I like to do a bunch of stuff at once. So what we will do, we're going to put a protective layer. Protective, like that's funny. It just gets multiple things done. I don't really, you know how I am if you've been here. I'm not neat. Neatness is my curse. If I am neat, I'm not working. For sure. So I'm just going to put some paper down. And this is going to be our least interesting layer. But I always do that. And then let's put some fabric down. I found this in random stuff. Isn't that cute? let's do this. Actually, let's do this. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. See, this is, I didn't think this out. I literally have been cleaning and I'm like, oh, let's just do this now. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to have some fun because that's how I like to roll. And then at some point, I recently got these and I'd like to play with them. I found thick ones. That's about it. Let's start off with some color or should we end with color? I don't know. We're just going to roll with it. Gonna have some messy fun. You know what? I brought home gloves from the studio. I work in resin, so I often wear gloves. I just don't feel like, I don't know why I'm carrying, except I do have a art opening soon and I don't really want to go with black hands and colored hands and look like a 2-year-old. So I'm just going to kind of this is what I do. I don't think I just go, but I want to see all my stuff in front of me. And I honestly want accidents to happen. This is what I like doing. I like to have accidents because I think that's where the fun of art comes from. When you overthink, I don't know, it's just not that interesting. I mean, it is, but whatever. So ooh, that's pink, huh? Okay. My favorite, pink. Right off the bat. And we're just gonna play. This is just water. This is where I just start to play because we don't really want to think. We just want to we don't want to make mud either. But you kind of just want to see what happens. I'm trying to get them laid out just where I could kind of like mess with them a little bit without them sticking together. Okay. So what do we want to do? I feel like, where did they go? Here they are. These are literally like 10 years old. I don't even remember having them. Look, I don't even know how to open it. Okay. So it works, but it's not like super. Crumpled papers always do interesting things, because what happens is the wrinkles are going to hold on to things. Just making a mess. That's all we're doing. I don't even know what color I grabbed. I just grabbed one. Purple. We're just going to go for it. down to grunge. If it tears, it's fine, because that gives just another reason to like sew or put washi tape or whatever, you know? So now we have some grungy paper. And it's fun. With little specks of color. So this would be actually a fun grungy Easter journal paper, you know? Which maybe we'll have to do. So I love it when that happens, when some of it doesn't get the dye because it's all wrapped up. And I'll leave that for a little bit. Once it starts to dry, you can pull out a heat gun. Get mine. There it is. If you live in a sunny place, you could just put it outside. It doesn't take that long though. In an hour or so, I'll come back to it. So I'll just leave it for a minute and I'll come back to it and show you what happened. And then this all hangs in place else. I'll come back in a little bit.